Welcome to this episode of Best of America by Horseback. I'm Tom Seay. On this episode, we're going to take you to Pennsylvania. Clarion, Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful place, and the location is called Cook Forest Scenic Trail Rides. My friend Ray Smith has this location. Ray and I have been friends for years. We came here. This is the most shaded, well laid out campground I think I've ever visited. They have miles and miles of trails. I took a ride yesterday with my wife. We went with Ray up into the forest. It's absolutely incredible. It's one of the nicest places I've ever ridden, no kidding. You've got to put this place on your bucket list.
And we will visit with legendary Montana cowboy John Carr to see a side of John you may not know about. He is one of the best horse trainers we have ever met. We'll return to Belize to see the horses and training methods at his jungle paradise, Banana Bank Lodge.
Sit back and relax and watch Best of America by Horseback. It doesn't get much better than this.
On this episode of Best of America by Horseback, Tom Seay is visiting Cook Forest Scenic Trail Rides in Clarion, Pennsylvania, during one of Ray Smith's annual ride weeks. We will also return to Belize to visit John Carr on his training methods and horsemanship clinics offered in this jungle paradise. First, we travel to Clarion, Pennsylvania to Cook Forest Scenic Trail Rides, Dude Ranch, and Campground. Owners Ray and Terrie Smith personally operate the facility, which includes a beautiful shaded campground with spacious sites, special ride event weeks, Dude Ranch style rustic cabins, and guided rides on their horses.
Ray, a lot of campgrounds across the country are wonderful places, but you have to bring your own horses.
Yes.
Here you can come, stay in a cabin, ride your horses every day. Tell me about how that works.
Okay, we did our original trail ride starting in 1983, but in 1996 I seen a need for people to ride who did not have horses. So we do have packages. You can ride 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, ride all day on a river ride, or rent a cabin and we'll feed you 3 meals a day while you have a great horse adventure.
We're not talking hot dogs here.
No, steak or whatever you want.
We were out on a ride this morning and I was watching this lady on a horse and I said, that's a beautiful horse. Where'd you get it? She said, I came riding here and I bought the horse I liked. So you are also in the horse business in a top quality way.
Yes, my youngest son, which is 30 now, handles that. And an average year, 600 to 700 horses. An average 2 a day are sold here.
600 or 700 horses a year.
About
2 a day.
Right, they go California, Oregon, Florida, Texas, all over the United States.
The horses that are for sale here are trail horses. They're experienced horses.
Yes.
They're not, oh, I hope you'll do okay. I mean, they're really set to ride and people can come and ride them before they buy them.
Right. Some of the horses I sell, you can get a vet, get a farrier, come here and ride them for 3 days, all day long, to make up your mind.
Tell me about your trails.
We have altogether about 125 miles of trails. 60 miles of them are marked. There's a lot of trails that you could take buggies on. Most of the trails are just nature trails, I call them, but very scenic and all in the shade.
Your trails are just not hacked through the woods. You spend a lot of time and money making the trails quality trails. Talk about that.
If you ever go to a horse campground, the first quarter of a mile is always extremely muddy because everybody goes out and comes in the same way. We have 1/4 of a mile to go and we brought thousands of tons of sandstone gravel in to get a natural finish. You'll be able to leave camp within a mile of any direction and have no mud. Once you get out of camp, like we rode yesterday, you don't see no mud because the trail is spread out and you're on higher ground.
I've had the privilege of riding all over America, Canada, Alaska, South America, the islands. Yesterday, my wife and I and you, we slipped off. Your wife was calling to see where you were.
Yeah.
We slipped off because you're constantly working, but we slipped off and we went on a ride that was probably one of the most beautiful rides I've ever been on anywhere. We went down, we crossed the river, went up into the forest there. My wife said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah." She says, "Well, you're not talking." I was just absorbing it. I absolutely loved that ride yesterday, and I'm telling you, and I tell anybody to ask, right here with you on that ride yesterday has to be one of the top couple of rides I've ever done in my life. It was absolutely gorgeous, and I think you kind of enjoyed it too.
Yes, I did. Only the second time I've been allowed to sneak away this year.
Tell me about this river.
This is the Clarion River. It's a natural spring river, natural fish, trout, bass, bluegill, never stocked, all natural refill.
And you bring your riders right down through here?
Yes, we have 3 different trails that cross this Clarion River.
You enjoy the young people and the kids coming here to ride, don't you?
Yep, that's the enjoyment. Yes, I'm here to make a living. If it was totally financial, I'd close the doors to more. When somebody walks up to me and said, "You give me a week of my life to get away from my problems and put a smile back on my face," that's a feeling within your heart you can't explain.
I absolutely love this place, and I love the way you have it laid out. You have stalls. Tell me about the stalls.
You can rent a tie stall, you can rent a box stall. We have cover panels. You can bring your own portable corral or your own picket line at no extra charge. So however you want to camp with your horse, if you want him right beside your trailer, he can be there.
During their special ride events, buffet meals are often included, and Ray and Terrie are known for serving great food and a lot of it.
You have quite a buffet and a beautiful conference center. Talk about that.
Okay, well, we're kind of known for our food. Everybody you run into will say, "Oh, have you ate their food?" We keep a buffet out, 3 different meats each evening, and all the dessert and all the salad bar and peas and potatoes and corn and beverage, pie, whatever you want. It's very important to me to be known for having good food.
There's some other people in the horse world and the horse television world that come here. People might want to know that. Who are some of your friends that come here?
Well, the whole Lyons family comes here. John, Josh, Brandy, Craig Cameron, he comes here. He's like you. He likes to lay out, makes them feel Western. Ken McNabb comes here. From your state, Kenny Harlow comes here. And we've had different ones, but that's some of the top named ones.
Each year, Ray invites some of the top names in the equine world to his special ride events to put on clinics and demonstrations for his ride guests, giving them the opportunity to advance in their horsemanship knowledge and skills while enjoying a great trail riding location in Pennsylvania. You can see who will be coming to his rides this year on their website at patrailrides.com under the schedule.
When we come back, we're going to talk more to Ray Smith, owner of Cook Forest Scenic Trail Rides, right here in Clarion, Pennsylvania. You stay tuned. Welcome back to Best of America by Horseback. We're in Pennsylvania at Cook Forest Scenic Trail Rides. And one of the things that impressed me the most was the campgrounds. They're shaded, they're open, and it's sort of a pick your own spot type of thing, and it works very, very well. I'm as comfortable here as I've ever been anywhere camping. I think you'll enjoy this too. Take a look at this. Give our viewers and friends a preview. We're here for a number of days. What's the layout of the activities, the food? What things can they do during this week?
Well, during this week you get up to 6 nights camping. And then we give you 4 buffet meals like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with dessert and everything. One night we'll have a band here, and it's a real professional band. They played with George Strait, Travis Tritt, different ones. The only reason I can get them, they've been with me for 32 years, and they were with me when they were nobody. So out of respect to me, and I'm thankful they come to my every ride. They're very versatile, very well liked. We always are known like on Friday nights for a tack auction, because if anybody needs any new equipment, the availability is there. Then one night a week, sometimes even 2 nights a week, we have ranch sorting, where we have one night of teaching people how to do it and one night of jackpot. And then we have guided rides. If you don't want to take one of our maps, we send the guide out on an all-day or half-day ride. And you can have your water and electric here, a stall if you want it, or you can go camp primitive. And we also, on our building, and we're known for, we have 8 private shower rooms where you go in, shut your door, have your own toilet facility, have your own bench and your own private shower.
And everything is super clean. I have not seen, and I haven't said this to anybody, and I'm saying it to you first time, all the trails we rode last several days, and everywhere I've been, I haven't seen a scrap of paper, a beer can, or anything. This is a family-friendly, top-quality, clean place.
Yes, well, that's what we're kind of known
Yeah. Want me to tell you a secret?
Go ahead, Tom.
I know what she said. If you hold the reins in this hand, and you keep this hand right here, at any moment, you can wave at a cowboy. That's what that other hand is. Otherwise, hold on to both the reins just like she said, okay? Bye-bye. One of the finest people in the country you can meet in the horse world, loved and respected by all. You've got to come up here to the Pennsylvania Trail Rides and meet this man. I've known you for a number of years now. First time I've been here, as we finish today, I'm setting up to come back here to do a show. I love this place. You cannot go wrong coming here. Stay tuned. You're watching Best of America by Horseback. We'll be right back.
For more information on visiting Cook Forest Scenic Trail Rides in Clarion, Pennsylvania, visit their website, patrailride.com, or call them at 814-856-2081. Next, we travel back to Belize to one of our favorite riding locations, Banana Bank Lodge, where Tom talks to John Carr about his horsemanship techniques and how guests can come here and learn from one of the best horsemen around. Stay tuned. When we travel to Belize, we concentrate on our guests and their riding experiences at Banana Bank Lodge. This time, we want to introduce you to the horses at Banana Bank Lodge, around 90 head, raised and trained by legendary Montana cowboy John Carr.
Now we're here at Banana Bank in Belize, and you have these horses and babies. You have a real gentle approach, and how does that work?
Well, I have to give credit to Tom and Bill Dorrance from California when they invented something called horse whispering about 25 or 30 years ago. It was in every publication of Western Horseman. So the transformation in my mind was just unbelievable, and it's lasted up to now.
In layman's terms, instead of this is what I'm going to make you do, it's now, how can I please you as my master? That's pretty much it, isn't it? That's
it. It's a service. It's a service mentality rather than an ordered mentality where you do it or else. A horse wants it. It doesn't mean that you don't still be the boss. You're still a boss, but the horse does it because he wants to.
What are you going to show us now?
Well, I've got a couple horses that I've got some colts. They're all kind of half brothers, same stallion out of a horse called Kipty Bar relative in the States, and he was a AAA horse, the only one ever. So I'm kind of proud of these colts, and they're 3 or 4 months old now and kind of moving along, and they're making a few things happen.
All right, let's take a look.
John Carr is a natural communicator with horses. With his training techniques and his deep understanding of horses, John trains each and every horse.
I'd like to talk to you about Banana Bank Ranch in the middle of the jungle of Belize, and having the time of my life because I've been able to spend time with Tom Seay, Best of America by Horseback, and his entourage. And it's been just a blessing. And so I've got a young horse here, we call him Frosty Bar, and I'm just working on him a little bit and just trying to teach him a little bit, the rudiments of following, the rudiments of service, and the rudiments of a partnership. I want this horse to think of me as being a friend and a partner. That doesn't mean I don't want him to behave. I want him to do things that are nice, and part of my 40 years of experience with horses in Belize, I've had a lot of people come and go, and hopefully I've left some tracks that have helped them to be better horse people, men and women.
He loves to get his guests involved in rubbing and gentling the young colts.
And I was kind of talking to her about when a horse doesn't lead good, to break off at a 90 degree on their shoulder, and then pretty soon this horse is going to follow her. So I'm just going to let Jane mess around a little bit on her own, and I'm going to stay back here. And part of it is this horse's distraction, and it doesn't seem like he's distracted. I don't know why. He seems to be behaving better with Jane than he does me. This little horse is out of a AAA quarter horse. That's why he's got a pretty nice bottom, and out of a gray mare. And we have a lot of hope for this horse. Now, as Jane is working with this horse, and this horse is responding, I would say, just the way she wants it to. I mean, this horse hasn't been halter broke. We don't work with these horses when they're babies necessarily, like what do we call it, imprinting. We don't do imprinting. I think it's a great idea, and I believe it works. But we have 90 head of horses, and so I apologize to the God in heaven about horse God in heaven. I don't give them all the best time and to make them all be just the way I'd like them. And I think imprinting is important. But we go after our horses a little bit later in life, maybe, and we get along pretty good. You keep watching. Just in the short time that Jane has been messing with this horse is responding to her. This horse is indicating that he wants to make her happy, and that's what it's all about. And that horse is really doing a nice job. And you see how much tension she's putting on the line? Hardly any. She's not putting any tension on the line, and this horse is following her. It's absolutely amazing.
It is not unusual to see horses wandering around the grounds grazing freely. They are always respectful of the guests and well behaved. We have been on many trips to Banana Bank Lodge with guests of all experience levels and have never once seen a horse misbehave. They are respectful and responsive.
I could put the rope here like this and just put it around his neck. It's not on his halter anymore. And I could ask, Banjo, come with me, buddy. Is he following me because of pressure and release? No, I'm not pulling on him. He's following me just because he wants to serve me. He wants to be a partner with me, and I want to be a partner with him. And I can lead this horse by the belly. Look at that. I can lead him by a front foot. He wants to do what I want him to do. That's the part of service.
Come to Belize and spend a week improving your horsemanship skills with the legendary John Carr of Montana, the most impressive horseman I've ever met. Learn hands-on the true art of horse whispering with young colts to older horses. Experience working cattle by horseback. Ride miles of private jungle trails. See exotic animals native to Belize, all in the beautiful, fun, and safe environment of the Banana Bank Lodge.
For more information about visiting Banana Bank Lodge, visit their website, bananabank.com, or call them at 501-832-2020. Or you can email them at bbl@bananabank.com.
Thank you for watching this episode of Best of America by Horseback. If you would like to join us on a future show or see where we're going, visit our website, bestofamericabyhorseback.com, or follow us on Facebook. See our schedule and join us. I would love for you to ride with us. I'm Tom Seay. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Most people are enjoying the jungle of Belize, but no, Miss, I have a signal is on her phone.